Hi, so just Nathan here doing lab objective number 2. So we're going to start with we're in our QuickBooks. This is how we do our order and PO numbers. So we start with purchase order. So start with our vendor at the top here. So we're just going to do lock surgeon. Right, so then we've got our purchase order, it generates our PO number right over here. So then we've got our item. So we put in our item. We're just going to do just a random LSDA, sure. Just this one on the top here. We've got our quantity number for 1. Right. Then at the bottom here, vendor message. So we can put who it's going to, any notes for arrival time, things like that. So we contact the vendor with this PO to actually order it in. Just give them a call. Let's say for Nathan Lab. And in here you'd also do like what customer it's for, which technician it's going to, then ship to over here. Then you select where this product's going to, so we can just put Nathan. So this would be if it was going to my truck. And then we would print it out. So we've got the, quantity. This is our rate. When we contact the seller, we'd have to confirm that amount and make any edits to this, this PO here. So we print that off. Save that. So then it prints off our purchase order here. We would then put it into our open POs until it's received. Once the item is actually received, we go back into our QuickBooks and we do create item receipts. So ships from this vendor. So this is when we would basically compare the items from our purchase order to the items received and confirm that we got the right ones. So if it's all good, then we do save and close. Yeah, and then it's just asking us if we want to receive against one or more of these orders. So yes. Then we select purchase order to receive. So we only have the one up because I just did it now. We'd confirm our PO number against the item received, confirm that we've received it, and then hit OK. Ready. So now we've received our item, and then we would just physically, we'd print out the stickers for it and then put it into wherever it's going. So it would go into my technician box, and then I'd pick it up and go and install it for the customer. Okay. All right, and then we're just going to show how we track our inventory. So again, in QuickBooks, you go to the top page here, inventory, item list. You can look for, we'll just do one of our easy codes that we use to reference all our different products. So in all field search, so it shows this. So we've got our inventory. So this is our total across all our different sites and technicians. If we go inventory site info, just shows our north shop here's got 4, south shop's got 3, Calgary's got 3, and then has all the different technicians and how many they have in stock on their van. All right, so this is just the end of the sales process here. I'm just going to do an example one on an already completed invoice, so we don't have to do all that with our office. So on this would be after any product that's needed is ordered, received, and then transferred to the technician, who would be me. So we've got our work order here with our customer's name. So once like before you'd complete the work, you'd fill out this section. Just has the different labor statements, labor charges, parts charges, and then a description of the work to be done. I can't edit it because this is a completed invoice. So on a non-complete invoice, there'll be a little section here that just says add items, and then you can select from our list of items in our app here, and then just you reference usually the easy code is the easiest way to look it all up. So then once the work is completed on site and we go to take payment from the client, we get our signatures. This is the authorization signature that work is they want to go ahead with the work to be done. And then once work is completed, we use the Chase Payment mobile app here, so we can do a quick sale, and you just fill in the customer's information just from the work order. I'm just going to put just EX for example. Let's say $20 or $50. Right. Our app here calculates GST, so just on applicable tax, you hit tax included in price, add to cart. This connects to a little point of service payment machine. So you'd turn that on, connect it, just connects via Bluetooth. Select your payment. It's not connected to that machine right now, so it just has these two options here. But usually you collect credit or debit, and then they go through the prompts on the machine, pay for it, and then you complete it. You add the payment onto the invoice here. So continue to payments, you select the type of payment they used, the amount they paid, and then the name on the card. Once that's applied, shows the balance owing of $0. You get a final signature that you completed work on site. Once you complete it on our system, it automatically emails it out to the client. Once you complete it on the Chase Payment, there's also an option to email that to the client just as for the card transaction. And then once you actually complete the work, it'll generate this final receipt. It just takes a second. Right, and then it has all your different labor and parts items, the signatures at the bottom, and it's been completed, and the balance owing of $0. Yeah, so that's how you finalize the sale process after the hardware's been ordered, received, and then the work's actually been completed on site.